What's up, my YouTubers? Welcome to a very special episode of Clarence and Hizzouse for National Coming Out Day 2020. I'm going to put this also on IGTV on Instagram as well. I'm your host, Clarence Pryor, the host with the most. And I want to make this episode to commemorate National Coming Out Day. And it's for LGBTQ History Month, and we need to have the power to be our authentic selves. And I know how the LGBTQ plus community has been through a lot to face the struggle of coming out. And I just want to make this video, so I just want to make sure to share my story to those out there who face the struggle of coming out to family and friends. And I know there are some that don't accept and some that do. So I want to make sure I get this episode started, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, National Coming Out Day is a very important day on October 11th. And it shows for LGBTQ History Month in October. And it shows that people share their coming out stories even when they facing the struggle, telling their friends and family. It can be hard at times. I mean, whether you're a lesbian, whether you're gay, whether you're bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, asexual, even non-binary, for instance. I mean, there are amazing trailblazers out there who share their coming out stories, and I have my coming out story I want to share to my friends who supported me ever since. Because let me share my story to enlighten you. So here we go. Well, it happened around 7 years ago when while I'm diagnosed with autism for years. 7 years ago, around July, I was feeling scared. I was nervous, and it really shows that you really have to take deep breaths and say like you ever you want to say is like you want to come out of the closet. And either way, I face a struggle. I mean, for me, being diagnosed with autism, it was a tough position to be in at first. But here's the hardest part: coming out. Me having the hardest part of coming out gay to my family and friends. 7 years ago, right around July, right around in 2013, I was able to talk to my mom, talk to my dad, talk to my brothers, my cousins, everyone in the family. And I even told my friends too. And I want to make sure to share my coming out story because I was worried how everyone will react if I told them I was coming out gay. And I was so worried at the time. And I just want to make sure to say this because after I was worried of how my family and friends would react if I came out gay. And after I told them, their reaction was a positive reaction. And I have to say, it's really got the weight off my shoulders, and I could breathe. And they gave me some love and support. My friends gave me love and support. My family gave me love and support. And there are amazing trailblazers out there who able to keep the LGBTQ plus community alive by sharing coming out stories. And I just really wanted to say this because I wanted to share it to people who are allies of the LGBTQ plus community themselves. to some of the wrestlers who are allies of the LGBTQ plus community, like Kalisto, Aleister Black, Zelina Vega, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood at FTR. And there are some coming out wrestlers like Effie, uh, Jake Atlas, um, and to Fred Rosser, better known as Darren Young. Um, I got to say, we all have the power to be our authentic selves. I mean, you got to live your life, share your coming out story to your friends and family. You can share your memorable ones because I'm glad I have some friends in the LGBTQ plus community that accepted me for who I am, and some who are allies to the LGBTQ plus community who are reality stars and fitness experts who who are like family to me, including my friends, the lifeguards, the New York City lifeguards, and themselves from Coney Island, South Beach, and Lions Pool. Um, I'm just wanting to say this to everyone out there who are facing this struggle. Just take deep breaths, do some soul searching, and talk to your family and friends about it. I know it's hard of coming out, and I'm just really glad I have a friend who's also a swimmer too. Well, actually, I have two friends who are swimmers who've been coming out. Cooper Robinson and Mike Nelson. I gotta say, it's been really a tough struggle at first, but you gotta feel like you live your life when you tell your coming out story, and it really matters. I mean, there are some amazing celebrities who've been coming out too, like Nico Tortorella, Mateo Lane, um, Andrew Christian, who is the fashion designer for underwear for Andrew Christian Underwear that I've been staying in touch with for 7 years. And for what it's worth, there are amazing people out there like Corey Zierzinski, Corey Lee, Brad Hammer, Ray Latre, uh, Stephen Deller, um, Leif Ashley, Aris Wanzer, and like Ellen DeGeneres, and who else? Oh man, there are so many names to say who are celebrities, and oh yeah, there's also great music talents like Robbie Antonio Zamaya, who's better known as Heartthrob Rob, who I've been staying in touch on Instagram and Twitter because I love his music and he's really great. And for what it's worth out there, um, I just want to say this. Just make sure you take deep breaths and talk to your friends and family about what you want to say to them. I mean, it's like I said, it doesn't matter if you're a lesbian, you're gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, intersexual, um, asexual, or even non-binary for that matter. Yeah, I gotta look up on pansexual these days because I'm gonna make sure to keep on learning. I'm gonna keep on learning as much as I can, and I want to hear everyone's coming out stories. If you want to share your coming out stories, leave it in a comment, and I'll make sure to share this on YouTube and on IGTV on Instagram. So either way, we all have the power to live our lives. I mean, it's just like Diana Ross's song "I'm Coming Out," and that is a really great song, including "Love Yourself" by Billy Porter from Pose, and we can't forget RuPaul, um, and everyone out there who are facing a struggle coming out. Feel free to talk about it. Feel free to talk about it with your family and friends about it. And I know it's hard. It's like you had to take like a few steps. It's like you had to take a few steps to coming out. But there's only one step, and that's when you tell them. So, I mean, there are many people in the LGBTQ plus community sharing their coming out stories, and I know everyone's facing a hard time um, being accepted. I mean, I'm proud to live my gay life, and I'm proud to live my autism life as well, because I'm proud to be my true authentic self like everyone else. And to my friends like Robert Keir, Seth Maynard, Ryan Maynard, Drew Smith, Mike, and even Tommy himself. I mean, oh yeah, and to the Castle Fire Island themselves, Patrick McDonald, Jorge Bastillos, Cassandra Brailsford, Jason Silverman, Justin Russo, Brandon Sario. Oh my God, I'm just so. Oh yeah, I can't forget Cheyenne Parker as well. Can't forget him. For what it's worth, just don't be scared. Talk to your family, talk to your friends about it. And it's really important because I'm in my pride shirt, I got my pride flag, I got my pride shorts, and for what it's worth, just go for it and tell them. I'm sure everyone will accept you, and I know there's some that don't accept you. But let's all take a stand because we all got to protect our LGBTQ plus rights and do whatever we can to save it. I mean, everyone in the LGBTQ community is doing their part and helping out to vote because we have a right to vote. And no matter what happens, just be your own kind of beautiful. Be your authentic self. Love yourself. Be yourself and move forward. Live your best life. So, either way, I want to take the time to thank you all for listening in and take my advice. So, either way, just celebrate National Coming Out Day. It really matters. That's it for this episode. Don't forget to share your coming out stories by leaving in the comments and like me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram as well. Until then, happy National Coming Out Day and have a great weekend. So, just, it's like Diana Ross said, I'm coming out, want the world to know, got to let it show, honey. So, that works. So, until then, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.